I don't know why this isn't said more, but as always, there are tens of thousands of firearms at this convention, all different ones, open carry, concealed. I've seen rifles, the AR-15s, inside, outside, a huge area. And even in that stadium where the president spoke, all other events were allowed to have carry and have knives, and a good amount of people did have the knives too that checked in, and no incidents at all, nothing, no altercations, no one's been shot. Just like every other year, I'm sure if it ever happened once, these conventions have been going on for the longest time. If there was ever one shooting, we'd know because it'd be politicized all the time. So there hasn't been. I mean, so many people there, not even a false flag, nothing. And so the gun control argument should go right out the window because you're at this place where there's more firearms in one area, about a square mile or something maybe of everyone between gatherings and everything, are in the whole country the most firearms, and nothing, no incidents, none at all, and people aren't angry or anything, no violence, and that just shows that having a lot of guns in one place isn't going to make it be a big shootout. If that were the case, there should be so many casualties from these events. That alone illustrates it, and well, I'm not surprised that it's not really addressed, because it's not part of the agenda, but I am surprised that people don't see that for themselves, that they don't see, even if they watch the news and hear about how bad guns are. I'm surprised that they don't think to themselves, like, why didn't I hear about all these shootings and all these deaths during the NRA convention, since there's so many there, and there's so many of the dreaded AR-15. I think that they pick on that one because it's the easiest one to remember. And why don't they hear about all these shootings, all these casualties? Why isn't it a big bloodbath? I mean, that should be what it is if that narrative is true. And I don't understand that. And I wrote that yesterday on social media, and incidentally, a liberal actually liked it. Someone that I'd been arguing about gun control for the longest time. And I mean, they just don't get it, but they're one of those not really so much against it, but I mean, if all you listen to is the news and nothing else, you just think you're doing the right thing for these poor people that just don't get it. And it's been so beautiful to see just the regular American patriots exercising their Second Amendment right. And that's something that it's so nice to see alive. And as someone had said yesterday being interviewed, I think more people do think that than the other way. We're just told the other way, that the other way is just the loudest, so we hear that. And so that's just, I didn't think of it quite that way, but I mean, that can just shut them down for good. There's nothing more to discuss about it. And one other thing that I had seen is that Trump suggested to close up this country. That's what I've been saying for the past year, and that's what everybody wants. And at least he's saying it. At least it's a possibility put out, because that's really what we need. And again, he outdoes himself, and so that's a good thing. And things are good on that note too.